very good evening to all of you. I'm Juhi Rajput and you're watching Win-Win Power News. Let's begin with the top stories of the week. Rajasthan plans 6 more power plants in 12th five-year plan. Bharat Forge in Alstom Inc. rupees 2,400 crore JV to manufacture power equipment. Centre reviews nuclear plants working after Kaiga plant leak. Punjab plans rupees 36,000 crore funding for 5 power projects. Power PSUs sell-off may fetch rupees 14,000 crore to the government. NJMR Energy plans rupees 18,000 crore investment to generate 3,300 megawatt. And now let's take a quick look on the other big stories of the week. Larsen & Toubro is forming a joint venture with state-owned Nuclear Power Corporation of India to explore cooperation in manufacturing and setting up of nuclear power plants as a part of India's ambitious nuclear development program. NPCIL will hold the majority stake in the joint venture as nuclear energy is not fully open to the private sector. This will be the first joint venture for NPCIL with a private company to manufacture nuclear equipment. L&T MHI is scouting for opportunities to outsource power equipments in wake of orders for boilers and turbines worth over rupees 25,000 crore that it currently holds on hand. Officials of L&T have been visiting facilities of domestic boiler manufacturing companies to ascertain if some parts of the equipment can be made there. In 2007, Larsen & Toubro Limited joined hands with Mitsubishi Heavy Industry of Japan to form 2 joint ventures, one for producing boilers and the other for turbines. The production facilities are coming up at Hazira, Gujarat, and it is learned that the factories will be production ready in 2011. In a bid to make the project implementation hassle-free, hydropower developers both in the public and private sectors are offering more than the rehabilitation package based on the National Rehabilitation and Resettlement Policy 2007. The benefits include insurance cover, micro-health insurance scheme and hefty assistance especially in the wake of major mishap to the project-affected families. The country's largest power generator NTPC, which is currently developing hydro projects of about 1,900 megawatt, for the first time has provided insurance cover to 164 households, including cattle sheds, for 5 years at its upcoming project Tapovan Vishnugarh. Jammu and Kashmir is planning to set up 310 hydroelectric projects in the state to meet its power needs over the next 20 years. The initiative is part of a plan to overcome the power crisis in the state, which is estimated to have a potential to generate 20,000 megawatt of electricity annually. The state government has identified about 310 hydroelectric projects out of it up in the first phase. State-owned Power Finance Corporation, the nodal agency for funding power projects, plans to raise rupees 11,000 crore over the next quarter to finance projects run by state electricity boards and utility companies at the state level. PFC is planning to float commercial paper worth rupees 1,000 crore in the next 10 days. PFC, which has till now primarily funded electricity generation and distribution projects, is now preparing to expand its scope of financing by moving on to power equipment and coal mining. GE Energy Financial Services and Brookfield Renewable Power Inc. have exited a proposed renewable power joint venture with NTPC Limited for setting up 500 megawatt of non-conventional power generation capacity. It is said that both the financiers have withdrawn in the wake of global financial crisis. The other partners in the proposed JV are the Asian Development Bank and Kyushu Electric Power Company Inc. The proposed JV company was looking at wind power and mini and micro hydroelectric power. Well, it's time now to take a short break. On the other side, we'll take a look at Mr. R.V. Shahi's new book on energy security and climate change. And we'll also talk to him in detail on the same. You stay tuned.